Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Aces and the Lions. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now Walker Jenkins. First pitch, and he just misses. Arrieta, in his 13th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, got lucky there, no?
That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one out to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swing and a miss. And a count.
See that shit, Juice?
The strategy to win a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
This is 7-4 versus 14-6.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Leading off, Walker Jenkins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Chill out, man.
And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 down. The relay throw. Here's Harper now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Check
What you
swing to the
got?
first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And fouled off. Jenkins, the lead runner out at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline and he's in to score.
Oh, brother.
They lead by 2. 1 out. Runner at second. Manny Ramirez will hit next. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance. That's ball 1.
Fucking Shota, I hate you so much.
And there's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And here's Freddie Freeman. First offering and it just misses. And that's fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Jordan Lawler stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself. Inning over, and it could have been. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Arrieta back to work. Bottom of the zone and a cold strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Come on, Lou. Come on.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Close, but called the ball. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that squirts through. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Jenkins on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Line drive. Nabs it. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. First pitch misses. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So up next, Carson Williams. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Walker Jenkins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And ball one. There's a strike. And downstairs.
That's low. That's a ball.
And it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
Ball. Counts full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzano. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
God damn, bro.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Of course.
Rushing down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Just gotta love
it. And we're back. Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That's to third. Lawler handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. On the ground, could be two. Bazzano for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just off the inside edge. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And it's out of here.
Oh, my God.
That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Here is Freddie Freeman. Foul ball.
Fucking bitch ass home run.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Dalton rushing. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Freeman at second. Lawler on at first with 2 down.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Got it. Nice grab. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie digs in here. That's to third.
Oh my
Mayo.
fucking god, bro.
And Betts is set down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. And he was born in Japan. To third, Mayo.
Wow, swinging at that.
Zips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And he grounds one to the right side, Williams. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Fuck, man.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Got him. Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, center field. Jenkins drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Lawler. Arrieta back to work. Slice down the right side.
I love how he tracked the ball right
fucking
there
get
and
that
was
weak
able to
ass
get through
shit.
that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger,
No ball,
same
2
swing
strikes.
produces a home run.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base hit, center field.
So,
And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well,
0
these
balls, 1
players,
strike.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big
No
part of the
balls,
story.
2
We've
strikes.
seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And
Like,
it just
what the
doesn't
fuck,
look like
man?
they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And he swings
I don't
and
know what
misses,
that
and it's
sinker
nothing
is
at 1.
fucking killing me.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Goes to second,
He's in there.
safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton rushing. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul out of play. 0-2 now. Mayo jumps, throws, and it beats it. What a play. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Suzuki makes the catch. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts up with it. That's 6 straight set down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Whips it across. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Fought off foul.
I'm just over top of it, bro.
First pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing.
Stop swinging
here.
at every
Rolls
fucking
across
thing.
the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. And it's fouled away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ramirez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
They get the force. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Freddie Freeman. And there's a hit.
How the
And
fuck
leadoff
that
man
inside
aboard.
you fucking get it to center?
And the batter now, Jordan Lawler, 1 for 2. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Felix Bautista gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. In to score is the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
That's a laser base hit. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they now lead by 9. 1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Coby Mayo.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
But he's safe. Grounds one to short. Betts throws to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get.
He takes it on his own. That'll end. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. And that is out of play. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
They got it for out number 2. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And that one in the air center field. Jenkins makes his way towards it, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th, and here is Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding this.
Ripped on a line, tattooed and gone. And they add on. It's 10-0.
I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me if I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Drillers and the Aces. Ready to go now? At the plate, Sammy Sosa. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now here is Travis Bazzana. And that one upstairs, ball one. Sosa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Way high there, and it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Fired to second. Back to first, and that is a double play. Now Correa up to hit.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
2-0's the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Tanner Houck. What do you look for here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Swings and misses, and one gone. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. That one fouled off. Check swing, went around. 0-2.
0-2. That's a ball.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Bang!
That'll fire up the dugout, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. And now it's Mookie Betts. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Good eye in that spot. The other way, makes the grab for the second out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs, base is empty. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Breaking ball misses down and away. Out to center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Will Smith to the plate. Popped up. Corrals it. And there are two down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Just missed. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now, Jason Dominguez. Houck back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Yelich makes the grab, one down. And here is Jordan Lawler. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. There's two away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's going to be Wilson Contreras. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Back here in Philadelphia, stepping in, Mark McGwire. That's inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. And strike 2.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. Out to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Sosa to the plate. Walked his first time. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
No, that's down.
In
ball.
the dirt. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
Ball.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Correa hitting 3rd in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the air, out towards left center. Jenkins settles underneath it. And that'll do it.
Just one night. Just one night. I want one night.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one hammered center field. One away. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. So I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Travis Bazzano. Swings through that one for strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the third. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. Fouled off left side. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Center field. Jenkins under it. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, one away. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Mark McGwire. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there.
No ball,
anytime you can
1
get
strike.
one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another
2-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevate.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
To worry about your fear brings chaos to your conquers. There's no question that you're
And we're back. Bottom 4. And now Walker Jenkins. Ball 1 there.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Look out!
That hit him.
And it
Take a
hit
base.
him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He was late there. Strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Arrieta back to work. And ball 1. On the corner for a strike. Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Sammy Sosa digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Travis Bazzana. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-2. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton Rushing. And he swings through that one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a good eye there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Inside. And that's ball 2. And that just misses.
Full count.
Yes, sir, Juice.
Got him
Oh,
looking.
boy.
Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Walker Jenkins, the next to hit. Foul ball.
I'm moving PCI, bro. Come on.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there.
Jesus, caught looking twice.
Top 6. And here comes Carlos Correa. Up the middle. He gets there on a slide. And he can't come up with it.
Damn it, no.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as
Ball
well.
outside.
Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
This one drilled.
That's not
right
where it
center
was
field.
supposed to.
That one heading for the fence and go.
I fucked that up, bro. That's me again.
He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. To the right side, Contreras steps on first for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
0-1.
Chill, dude.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And a swing and a miss. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6. Here's Betts.
Come on.
A little bit low, and that's ball 1. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And there's one
Fucking
away.
kidding me. You fucking kidding me.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a swing and a miss.
Like,
Rasmussen in his
Stop.
5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. The 1-1. And that one is inside. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Holy shit. I did not mean to do that, but he
Digging
got
in is the
there.
switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jenkins under it. Relay throw. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back at Citizens Bank Park. That one ran inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Damn it.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. That's in there. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a base hit on a line. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's now 5-4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Fouled off. He was late. Slider misses outside.
0-2 pitch
Fucking
that
pitch,
far out
bro.
of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominguez makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Carlos Correa. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. High leg, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. High fly ball out to left field. Dominguez should have this one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. This to center field.
Oh my fucking god.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off.
Wait, bro. Fucking wait.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. Correa over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So two down now, and here is Dalton rushing. Late swing, foul to the left.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Come on.
Driven deep.
Come
Way
on.
back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A monster
Good
shot
man.
to right. It's 5-5. So up next, Travis Bazzana. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
That one just misses. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just a weak fly ball this time. Yelich running hard. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Yeah, bro. I gotta figure that out. How I'm sending one person. I'm not really sure.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th, and now it's Christian Yelich. And that one fouled off. That's off the inside corner, ball. And now it's even 1-1. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down. And now Walker Jenkins. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And here in the late stages, they
just took him out, bro. Fucking.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Jenkins gets under it, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank. Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt, 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Down and full.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. That to right. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Mookie now. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And that's in the dirt. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
What? Come on, Lou. Come on.
This one
Like, why? Bro, you're not going to do nothing with it.
And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13
No.
pitches. They got him working hard out there.
No swing, just held it back there. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball out
Cool,
to
bro.
short.
Cool.
Tosses across to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases, as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit.
As a pitcher,
Please.
you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Like, all these pitches, bro, they look like they're going to be strikes.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball still 0-2. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. And a swing and a miss.
I'm a
Down.
fucking dipshit, bro.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Matt Shaw will hit next. Late with the swing there. Davis, the tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Back foot slider struck him out. Sammy Sosa digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. In the air, out towards right center. Nabs it, and that is that. Last chance for the home team. And now here is Jordan Lawler. Holton back to work. There's a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses.
Oh my God, I'm
struck
so
him out.
fucking trash.
Here's
Bro.
Contreras now. Laser
No.
could be extra bases. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yelich towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Line drive. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
On the ground, right side.
Yes. Yes.
And it stays fair. 1 runs in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Come on, baby.
Well, he
Come
gets it
on.
done in a big spot to get the run across. There's nothing cheap.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Now the number 2 hitter, Walker Jenkins.
Oh, come on,
Tapped at the
calm
plate, but
down.
it's a foul ball.
Calm
The
down.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the...
Oh, this one high and deep.
Game time,
Right
bitch.
there.
Walk off. Grand slam. Come on. Come on.
Another homer, and they walk it off.
Had to lock in for that one. Had to lock in. Yo, I ain't know if you was watching that whole game, but I know every time you probably came back, he was like,
For
oh,
Chris
I
Singleton
know
and
it's
our
one,
entire
one,
outstanding
one.
crew here at MLB The Show,
Oh, he
I'm
kept-
John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, bro, that shit was back. I'm like, last thing you see, I was getting pissed. I'm like, bro, he's not throwing me a strike, bro. Just stop swinging. And then I caught on. Yeah, I caught on when that I was like, all right. I knew I had a chance when I started reading that he was trying to sneak in the first one with that outside cutter, and then he was throwing in the dirt every time. Yeah, I can't believe I can't believe it was the grand slam walk-up. Grand slam. That was the most homers I think I hit in one game. Needed that one, bro. Yeah, bro, that one dude, he was kind of cracked. Yeah, that was a dumbass field too, but he got it. Yeah, I was just hoping for a pop up. When I seen it, I was like, oh shit. Yo, Walker might be my car. I just started using him. 2 homers that game. Yeah, that was. Oh, I know he's pissed. I seen his record too. I was gonna be mad if I